and well, I was just about to lean back and there was nothing there. Good morning. How y'all doing? Obviously my morning's after a little bit of a rough start. And it was just that. I got the vlog edited and uploaded, which is good. It will go up on time today, and I have a quiz in like 30 minutes that I need to refresh on, but I'm not doing that. Because I'm a ding-dong. So, as you can see, I actually took time this morning to put effort into my face, which is nice, but yeah, today's my long day, so at lunch, if I see Max, I'm either going to give up and give him the camera, or I'll stick through it and I'll find something to record, but today's my long day, so I don't know how successful that's going to be, but we're going to figure it out at some point. That's a lot of hair.
Yep.
Taylor just took out like the hugest wad of hair from her brush,
easily.
and it was ridiculous. Yeah, she should.
My other brush is worse.
She does shed really easily, and apparently her other brush is worse.
I should, so built up.
Yeah, I need to clean mine out too, but anyways, it's 9:30, and I don't know what to do with myself this morning, because I'm not really freaking out about packing a bag, because, I mean, like, I'm going to take a quiz, and then I'm going to finish it, get let out, and then come back. So, I mean, like, I'm just kind of really relaxed this morning. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stop rambling about nothing, because right now I'm just rambling about nothing.
Let me go!
Okay. So,
Go.
if anybody needs a concept, oh, the lighting is terrible! No, it's still, that's a better, but they're listening to Bohemian Rhapsody by Pink at the Disco from Suicide Squad. Don't die. Just start headbanging.
You think you can stop me and spin my leave me to die, oh baby.
You know, there are just some days where you end them and you don't feel like adulting. Thus, it was a Penguine onesie kind of day. Not that it was a bad day. I don't want anybody thinking I had a bad day. I did not have a bad day. It was just a long day. It was a long, stressful day for different reasons. I had a quiz this morning in a class, and it was a class that I had had another quiz in a couple weeks ago, and I had done not so great on it. I'd gotten like a 63 or something on the quiz. Not a good grade, and my neck is hot. But yeah, not a good grade on the quiz, and I pride myself on doing really, really good. There was a lot of things on that quiz that I got wrong. I mixed them up with other things that I knew, so I knew the stuff. It was just not knowing what went to the right thing, and so I did really bad on that, so I was stressed out this morning because of that. Thankfully, today on this quiz, I knew just about everything. There may have been a few things I got wrong. There was one that I left blank because I didn't remember what it was, and luckily there was a ton of bonus, and I knew all the bonuses, which was good. And so, after that, I had another class, and that class was just boring, and that made it longer. I mean, like, it's not that it's like a class that's in my major, which if anybody doesn't know, I've probably said this a million bajillion times. I'm double concentrating in film and television, and I'm more so interested in film than television. And I'm interested in television, don't get me wrong, but I'm not interested in the broadcast news part of television, which is the part that my school mainly teaches. My school mainly teaches broadcast television aspects of television, and not the creative part of television, making TV shows like dramas and comedies and stuff like that. They don't really focus on that as much as they focus on broadcasting and interviews and like news stories and stuff like that. I don't care about broadcast news. I hate to say it, but I don't. So, this class is just a bore to me because I don't particularly care about broadcast news, and that's all we learn. We learn some good stuff. Like today we did a lot about lighting, but it was still kind of boring because it was a repeat kind of lighting as to how to interview a person, and that's a great skill to know, but I mean, like, you learn one type of interview style, you basically know them all, so it was kind of a drag for me. And yeah, and then I had a break. I went and I sat at the student center. I did a lot of redoing my blog. I picked a new theme, I set up the new theme, and now I'm trying to write a post. I did a little bit of writing about that. I started writing it at lunch. I did a little more work in a different class. I did a ton of work in the class that I just got out of. And it's just about ready to be posted. I need to wrap it up and wrap things up a bit for the post. But yeah, and then after my break, I went to another class where we learned about audio. And it's like audio is one of those things. If you learn it once, you're never gonna forget audio. Excuse me for a second. I had Hostess cupcakes in my last class. And then this last class that I just got out of is 2.5 hours. It's called The Business of Hollywood. We learn about Hollywood and stuff like that and how to pitch shows and movies and stuff like that. So today we were pitching TV show ideas. And the professor drew the names randomly. I got out of parasensing today, so I gotta go next week in a specific order that he has written down. He put everybody's names down on pieces of paper, drew it out regardless of whether you were there or not, and he wrote down the order. So now I'm second to last to go next week, which is good because it gives me a little bit more of a time to think of what people said today and then redo my presentation based on some of the things that people had to say and based on some of the feedback he gave to other people. And so yeah, it's just it's just been a long day. It wasn't bad. It was just long and draggy and kind of boring. So it's just I'm tired of adulting, and I haven't been back to the room since that last clip that I recorded this morning of Nicolette and Jen singing and Amanda telling them to shut the hell up because she was trying to write a paper. And so I haven't been back since then. So as you can see, I'm in my onesie, and when I typically get into either of my onesies, I have a Captain America one too that I haven't worn nearly as much as this Penguin one in the past couple months. Though, granted, it's October and it's finally getting to the season for me to wear them. I didn't wear my Captain America one nearly as much as when I got this one. But despite that, it's just one of those nights. And so now I'm going to... What time is it? 6:54. I could finish an episode of Luke Cage before The Flash comes on at 8, so I'm going to do that. I will probably warm me up some pasta before The Flash shows up, and it will be a night.